Pretty, wasn't it? This hell broke loose here. A little bit serious. You know, a lot of people make videos mocking the details of religion, the practices of Christianity, the practices of Islam, and all that. And I've done some of that too, but I think you've noticed the tone of anger in my voice. That it's not just mockery, it's serious. In this day and age, in 2015, 2014, 1945, there's no more need for religion. Religion is a stone-cold killer. It starts with the brain. It infects the brain with lies. The first lie of Genesis. There was no Genesis. There is no goddamn sin. There was no Moses. This lie is leading us to World War III. And that's a fact. Now, I ain't saying it's a fact that World War III is going to happen, but it is in the making. And it's going to take some powerful intervention to stop it. And if this war happens, it will happen by sometime during next year. This war is fought over religion or inspired by religion. The war pigs, the military-industrial complex, are behind it. There's billions to be made. They got their little bunkers and islands where they think they're going to be safe after a nuclear war. I read that if 10 of the right size nuclear bombs go off, kiss it. The humans that survive will die slowly. Most animals will be gone. All for a perpetrated myth of an Armageddon. Every preacher that you hear from John Hagee to Benjamin Netanyahu is lying. I shit you not. I don't have credentials. You know, I'm not an ex-Secretary of State. My credentials are that I was born up into a cult where I learned from an objective. Half of my mind was objective, half of my mind was submitted to wanting to please my father. It is in goddamn sane. Your normal guy out here that you shake hands with and meet in 7-Eleven, buy a Hershey bar with, he seems normal, but then he posts a scripture about Jesus, and he's goddamn insane. That wall they got in Israel where dumbasses go up there in them stupid fucking looking hats because God cares about what your goddamn hat is and how your sideburns hang down to your fucking nipples. That shit's important to God. It takes a stone cold goddamn idiot to still believe that shit. The Vatican and all the robes and pearls and gold and all that shit, that matters to God. Yeah, God would really give a shit about that. Let me tell you something, you Israelite, the wrong Israelites. Your fucking prayer wall means shit. If I ever made it to Jerusalem, I'd piss on it. Of course, I'd probably get shot in the back of the head by Hamas, but I would go out knowing I pissed on your piece of shit prayer wall. That prayer wall means no more than the Vatican, no more than this Holiness Church right down the road here. It means jack shit. Holy Land, bullshit. Your Holy Land's the size of Massachusetts, and you think that's where God or Jesus or what the fuck ever is coming back. Or coming the first time. The Bible God does not exist. Jesus never existed, not the biblical Jesus. There may have been some motherfucker back there in Jerusalem named Jesus. Because I love Jesus, because that's how the Mexicans pronounce Jesus, I think. You're using all of you criminal minds, from Benjamin Netanyahu to Ted Cruz, John Boehner, Mitchell, the entire Republican Party is using this fucking myth to satisfy a superstitious part of their brain, but mostly to enrich the few who will be left. That's the fucking truth. The military is already making maneuvers to prepare for this war. My inside information says the last time he saw this happen was in 2003 before we invaded Iraq. But this one's going to be different. What you asleep people don't understand is that China and Russia support Iran. That stupid fucking Benjamin Netanyahu, there's nothing to stop him from hitting that button and dropping a couple bombs on Iran. Iran's gone. But their last thought will be Russia and China's going to take care of this shit. 15 minutes later, Israel's gone. Gone. Then the United States got to step in. And then we're all gone. America's an inactive country. You look at the pictures of Brazil and Spain and Egypt. When people want to protest, they get together by the millions. The powers have used psychological warfare and defeated most of America with Duck Dynasty, stupid goddamn programs on television. Every single media outlet is bought now, from NPR's bought. How about that? I used to really love NPR. Koch brothers got millions and millions in NPR, and they get to monitor what NPR puts out. Climate change has now been told, when I read it last night and I was so damn tired, I had a long day. There's some other state that said climate change cannot be mentioned. They have insidiously taken away the Constitution and the freedom of speech. You can't even say climate change in Florida due to Dickhead Scott. Let me tell you something, people. And I ain't shitting you because I ain't a goddamn liar. Never bought into conspiracy theory in my life, and I know this world does not have to exist. We've got the power to wipe this motherfucker out. Nature's done it 5 times already. We're going to do the 6th extinction. If we don't do it through atomic bombs, we're going to do it through continuing dumb shit like rich guys in Texas go to Africa and capture a couple rhinos and bring them to Texas and offer a $100,000 reward for who gets to shoot them. Since 1970, we've wiped out half of our species. This is a fucking planet that evolved needing every goddamn one of these animals, and when they're not needed, evolution will decide when to take them out. We have altered evolution, human evolution. Through science, which is good for the most part, we keep the weak alive, the non-contributors alive. That's humanitarian, we think. But is it in the long run? It's a deep philosophical question. I don't know how one asshole like me is supposed to inspire people to start writing their congressman en masse. There's a little town down here, and I've seriously been giving thought to going down trying to unify them. They're Jesus freaks. But there's a thing about West Virginia. West Virginians have a sense of humor, and I blend. And maybe starting something where I don't demand atheism or nothing like that. I have no demand. But get it into their heads what's happening to their state and to their country. We, the people, ain't shit no more because of fucking religion. A lot of the people I'll be talking to have voted for the evil, rotten, scum-sucking bastards who have full health care, great salaries, and guaranteed pension and insurance for life, that vote for our wages to go down, that vote for more money for the military-industrial complex, that vote to remove money from education, What's it going to take to wake up America to where we have a national strike? That would be the easiest way, the very fucking easiest way to get the attention of the evil sons of bitches in Washington. Obama has tried and tried and tried to get these rotten bastards on track. And for all you people who have bought into sound bites of socialist, nigger, whatever against Obama, you are proof that education has failed. You're just flat ignorant. This is why I can claim as a regular individual I have never lost a debate ever in my life, ever, and it ain't going to happen against a conservative, a libertarian, or a goddamn religious person. You're all wrong. It's easy to beat people who are wrong. Now, I know a lot of smart people that we've had debates and they've taught me. Yeah, their mind's as open as mine. And then I take that information and I teach somebody with an open mind. You're all closed-minded. They opened up NORAD again. They're moving back into where NORAD was during the Cold War. The Philippines have been retaken again. They're putting bases down there. China's doing some unprecedented shit. It's building their military. We're not headed for peace. We're headed for war. Obama goes to China and makes an agreement that we all start going solar. The evil Congress, Republican Congress, makes that irrelevant. Yeah, we're going to be solar. Everybody going to be warm as shit. Everybody going to be nuked. All in the name of a goddamn Bible that is a fucking lie. I went to see my t-shirt maker yesterday, and I'm going to get some t-shirts made, and there's an asshole that thinks that's an ego trip, that the t-shirts going to just say hell broke loose. You know, every one of them going to have a thought-provoking statement on them. And they're going to get bolder and bolder. Now, I'll give you one hint of a t-shirt that's coming out. It's going to have a picture of Thomas Jefferson on it. And it's going to say, Thomas Jefferson's word for the Bible was dunghill. I, Hell Broke Lucy, support this. I don't know any other way than to fight. Whether or not I make a difference, this is all I know how to do. This is my planet. I keep thinking every day that there's a soundbite, a sentence, a word, an emotional trigger, or something that can wake people up to get the fuck out of that rotten, evil lie of a church. The world's been here 4.6 billion years. You've heard me say it over and over. Over and over. Lucy, the first pre-hominid skeleton, is 3.3 million years old. The Bible is an entire motherfucking murdering lie. And for any of you preachers, wannabe preachers, people posting Facebook prayer pages and shit, you're all intentional goddamn head up your ass liars that don't want the truth about nothing. You want your comfort, selfish destruction. Grow a set of balls, God damn it. Our country is going to die. The world is going to die. If we don't get our shit together. And every one of you bastards that vote Republican in the next goddamn election, vote Libertarian in the next goddamn election, you're saying you want this fucking world to end. You want to stay ignorant. You want to keep overpopulating so we can have starving babies that'll grow up and go into the military and die. Think, goddammit. You think you got a God that gave you a brain, but you're not supposed to use your damn brain. I am enraged right now at the intentional ignorance and how people have allowed and kept voting for the money to come in and ruin our damned country and religious freedom. Fuck you to the first turn of the gut. Get in your house, get in your church, pray and have your faith and shut the hell up. You bring that shit to me one time, motherfucker, you're going to hit the dirt. I'm pissed.